Hello all, once again welcome back. Today the round one, as I shared in the earlier video, that was the first round, and I got a positive update, and they have called and scheduled a interview for further round. And today as I attended the interview, and I'm going to share my experience as well. And there is a further more round also. For that I need to go to the office. Yeah, let's see. This is the first what we can say interview I am going to face in the face-to-face office. And I think as of now many of the companies are conducting like this. Initially they are screening through the phone calls and conducting some technical interviews, like 1 or 2 rounds in the virtual, mostly 1 round, and some companies are 2 rounds also. And for what we can say managerial or kind of a technical discussion, like final round we can say that one, that was asking to come and attend in the office only, physical interview. Okay, like there might be various reasons for that, where the talent acquisition team or the people are finding some challenges while recruiting the people. Why? Because there might be some malpractice is doing, and there might be some people who are proxying in the interviews. Okay, so by considering all this, and there might be some people who are using AI bots, okay, and using phones and managing all these things. Maybe because of this, I think they have implemented all these things. I will share how I got further confirmation for third round also. As of now today only I just completed the second round of interview. And yeah, let's hope for the best. And without further ado, let's discuss about today's experience and interview questions mostly. That is the point where I'm focusing on, and you also need to focus like output from my video and some tips and suggestions also. If you have any further feedback or something you wanted to know, or let me know. Don't hesitate. I will definitely try to implement it and achieve it. And yeah, okay. First of all, they asked about normal self-introduction. And let's say they directly jumped into a yeah, one more thing. They majorly in this particular round they majorly focused on security perspective also, and in depth some advanced DevOps concepts, and some point of SRE also they have focused based upon their job description. They are going, okay, they are expecting some security tools integration into a CI/CD pipeline, and some experience and exposure on that also. And some SRE to SRE experience also they are expecting. Okay, the question was how can you integrate a security in CI/CD pipeline? There is a first of all there is some categories in security, like SAST, dashed, static application security testing, dynamic application security testing, and IIST, that is what we can say interactive application security testing, and SCA, software composition analysis, and secret scanning, and IAC scanning, infrastructure as a code scanning, that files scanning, and Docker image scanning, Docker container scanning. Image is different and container is different, that can be scanned different thing. And CSPM, that is a cloud cloud security posture management, and SBOM, software bill of materials. These are some different wide range of categories we can say. And I majorly focused on, while answering for the interviewer, I answered like this, where we can use a static and a dynamic dashed security testing tools for scanning for especially the vulnerabilities before getting the code deploying into the environment. Okay, and There is a tools like in each categories also. There is a Sonar Cube, Trivi, WAPS, Zap, WAPS Dependent Check, and Fortify, Snake. Okay, based upon my experience, I have. I mean, these tools might be differ from organization to organization and company to company and project level to project level also. Okay, but the process what I have defined, that will be the same and similar for every organization, company, and projects. Okay, and um, the further question is, how can you handle a security incident? Obviously, if you have some real what we can say experience, then only you are able to answer this particular kind of some questions where if you learn something, you answer till some part only. If you face that and if you are in that situation, then obviously you will get to know like how the things went and how you troubleshooted or something. Okay, and as per my knowledge, I have answered this particular question as we can manage a we can identify only, right, the security incident, handling security incident. For handling that, we need to identify where we can use your logs or some tools like Splunk and CloudWatch. If it is a AWS service, we can use that and we can identify what exactly the issue was and what exactly the impact of that particular incident. Let's say if security incident was right, what will be the impact of that, and we need to fix the root cause of that particular incident. Okay, like patching the vulnerabilities. Okay, and we can what we can say we need to analyze to prevent that in upcoming future, for upcoming future incidents also. That's how I have answered that. And the further question was high availability strategies in AWS. Yes, mostly in every interview they may focus on scalability and high availability. Okay, we can use auto scaling groups, one thing, and there is a multi-zone availability deployments where the particular load will be deployed into multiple zones, multiple availability zones, and there is no much latency. And if one one availability itself goes down or not available, then it will fetches from other availability zone. And by using auto security groups in especially AWS, it will provide a dynamic traffic while the deployment, in the production environment where the traffic is incoming, and that will handles properly. Okay, and the further question was how do you monitor cloud infrastructure? Yes, we can use if it is AWS, there is a AWS CloudWatch service, and ELK stack also, where Elasticsearch log stack and Kibana also. It will monitor different what we can say monitor the infrastructure. And if we use especially open source like Prometheus and Grafana for monitoring and alerting purpose, we can use that particular tools also for monitoring the cloud infrastructure as well. The next question is regarding infrastructure drift. What is infrastructure drift? I will discuss about that in this question. If you see here, 9th question also, what is infrastructure drift? There is some extension question, so that's why I have added here. Actually, the infrastructure drift is basically changing a infrastructure while in running instance. Let's say if you scanned the IAC file, infrastructure as a code file, in the development environment, and it got pass, and there is no a rule violation or something, and it was very smooth. Okay, and when it went to the production or UAT environment, in between that, some developer or some DevOps engineer, whatever, whoever it may be, someone changed that particular configuration of the IAC files. But it is not the ideal case. Okay, but I mean, the changed one should not be like that. It is some vulnerable or some misconfiguring the roles or something. Okay, now the change which is happened in between the development as well as UAT or production branch, in between this it happened now. This is called infrastructure drift, where dynamically changing while it was in the like live environment or changing through the CLI or from console, changing some infrastructure configurations which is not defined by the policy. That is called infrastructure drift. And how do you handle secrets securely? Yeah, there is if you are familiar with AWS, there is a AWS secret manager where that will handle secrets securely, and we can use, if it is Jenkins, based upon the target environment, we can specify. If it is Jenkins, we can use environment variables, and if it is Kubernetes, we can say Kubernetes secrets and HashiCorp Vault. If it is Terraform, and same can be used for Kubernetes also. And as I said, environment variables is mostly like preferable choices we need to go while saving the credentials. Don't hard code like credentials. And the next question was, what is service mesh? Generally, a service mesh is, it will manages your communication, security as well as the observability between the microservices using sidecar proxies. That is basically what we can say service mesh. There is like Istio, one of the service mesh tool, and I think I only have very few list, and as of now I am remembering only one. And the further question was, how do you troubleshoot Kubernetes pods? If you are like applying for a job opportunity which is related to Kubernetes and Docker and deployment part, definitely they will ask this particular troubleshooting question. First of all, general, like just check the basic things, like check with the logs by using kubectl logs, and by giving the pod name or ID, and we can describe the pod by using command kubectl describe and pod, and we can give the pod. Also, we can check the events by using kubectl get events command, and we can debug inside. There is a dedicated commands like kubectl execit, and we can give the pod, and we can check that. That is how the debugging works. Okay, this is how the normal troubleshooting scenarios, and how do you handle this particular thing. And the next one was, what is infrastructure drift and how do you prevent it? Yeah, that's what earlier I have explained the infrastructure drift. And let's say whenever generally the infrastructure drift occurs when manual changes made in the actual infrastructure differ from IAC definitions. And I think my explanation also correct earlier, dynamic through the CLI or console, okay, other than IAC files. And the prevention part, if we come to the prevention part, we can use the Terraform plan and apply to prevent infrastructure drift, and make sure policy enforcement should be there. And the further question was, what is the role of open policy agent in DevSecOps? If you are into like applying for DevSecOps or security perspective, they are expecting something, then definitely you can expect some basic question related to how do you integrate security and achieve the security best practices in the pipeline or sorry, in the environment, like that. And this is the one of the wide asked question, like open policy agent. What is the main role of open policy agent and DevSecOps? It's like one of the framework, we can say, which is used to enforce the security policies dedicatedly in Kubernetes and CI/CD pipelines, and for infrastructure provisioning also. Okay, and yeah, these are the some pretty good questions I have think. And if you wanted to add something inputs to me or some feedback, let me know. And if you wanted to know more about something, please let me know also. And many comments I got are regarding like how to get good interview calls and how to answer them. And in I mean, most of the videos I'm covering many of the pointers. And for getting good interview calls, make sure you are active in the Naukri and continuously apply them only. And you can apply through the LinkedIn also. And sometimes recruiters also will reach out to you based upon your profile and some what kind of say, we can say, based upon your profile and some activities and your skills. Okay, especially that's the thing. And yeah, one more thing, like I wanted to share, like what is the like how I got a confirmation for further round. And very soon after, I mean, I'm doing this video at around night 9:30 in the night. And very soon after completing what the interview was completed around afternoon, like 12:30 something it was started, and it was ended around 35 minutes it took, 1:05 or near to 1:10. And at 5 o'clock or something, the talent acquisition team updated the status regarding further interview, where I need to go to the like face to face. It is like managerial in a discussion. And I'm not sure like what exactly we can expect. And I'm expecting some technicalities as well and some managerial questions also. And as I said, this is kind of a first time I'm going to attend interview. And I will share further update also. It has some, I mean, there is some time gap I got in between that. And if in between this, if I have any further update or some experiences, I definitely share about that in the video. And yeah, it's pretty good. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching, and bye.